Whew. Okay, we are live and we will stream the Rocket Hideout final. So, uh, I normally don't stream these fights for various reasons, but I think the 12v12 is probably maybe the most difficult fight for me in the entire game. Maybe also the second one, because in comparison to, like, I would say nearly all other Sterling Silver Nuzlockers that have beaten the game, I'm probably the one who has like the least Nuzlocking experience overall, because I basically this was my second ROM hack I've picked up, and I think I'm really good in the calc and manipulating stuff into my favor. But in the 12v12, you basically need just like experience, and I think it pays off a lot there. And that's just like not my pretty much my weakness. So yeah, that's why we will stream it. But first we will do Petrel, and we might wipe there. I mean, honestly, it's a difficult fight, and I have a very scammy line. And the thing with like scammy lines is that I always feel like, sure, they can just work if you did everything correctly, but if you made a mistake, you're often like completely screwed. In comparison, if you have like just like a very aggressive line, not too much like stalling and stuff like that, and playing around like weird items, just like straight up taking hits, dealing damage, I think it's just much easier. Okay. So we have the team ready. This is basically form on Petrel. Nidoking basically saves us one level on Marowak, and Steelix is basically just backup if something goes wrong. I hope that he can do something in that case, but let's hope that we don't need him. Whew, okay. But I can put on the sound in a second. Then we should probably not speed up. Okay, so opener's really easy. We blast burn this Pidgeot with charcoal out of the sky. And now the next one should be not Wailord, because that's type overflow, but per ugly, exactly. So 96, this is actually only seeing Earthquake, and it is actually seeing Earthquake kill, with max damage is 108. So we switch to Crobat on an Earthquake. Okay, now on Crobat, since it's no longer turn 1 and I resist U-turn, it should be only Body Slam, so we switch to Marowak. Now highest damage is Earthquake and U-turn is resisted, so it should be Earthquake. Yeah, we will repeat this a bit, I will count. Second Body Slam. Third Earthquake. Third Body Slam. Fourth Earthquake. Body Slam number 4. Earthquake number 5. Earthquake number 6. Earthquake number 7. Number 7. Earthquake number 8. Earthquake 9. Body Slam 9. And this should be the final EQ. And 10's Body Slam. And now this thing can only U-turn out. And that means that we can abuse U-turn AI. And we can Shadow Sneak here. Critical hit doesn't matter here. Yeah, so after critical hit we're actually in range of dive, but this should always be dive because we are never in Ice Beam range. So now we switch to Lanturn. And we Volt Switch. And you might wonder, did Quick Claw just proc? No, of course not. We are holding the Lagging Tail to always underspeed. And now we don't go back to Marowak, because then Volt Switch AI could bait Tropius, if I understand it correctly. So we go to Typhlosion, who also only baits Dive Kill and also sees Dive Kill. So this should be just another dive. And we click another Volt Switch. Water Absorb Lanturn is just completely cracked. Yeah, this was not a clean 2-shot, but obviously we can just repeat this. And okay, let's check the notes, but I think we go back into Typhlosion. Yes. I guess we can also go into Crobat. No, we need to go into Typhlosion. Okay, so now Ugly will come back in. And obviously now it's no longer has any Earthquakes left. So normally this would mean random move, but because it's the first turn, Fake Out is at -1 for being not highest damage, but it gets +2 for being Fake Out. And this means it's guaranteed Fake Out, and we can switch to back to Marowak. And we also resist U-turn, of course. And now we switch back into Typhlosion. Because Idiot Petrel did not teach Sucker Punch to his Absol. And that means he's only one Mud Bomb away from finding out why you teach Sucker Punch to your Absols. Yeah, and now Perkly comes back in, and I can even check. This might be Body Slam here. No, it's not seeing Body Slam kills, so this will be another Fake Out. So that will be the second Fake Out. We will switch back to Marowak. And maybe people wondered, why did I Shadow Sneak for the first U-turn? And that was to stop Switch AI from triggering. And now that we have taken out Absol, there's nothing that stops us from just hitting our Shadow Punches after U-turn, because there's no weird Switch AI. Yeah, and we are actually not Cyclop, but Shell Bell on this, because in like crit cases this always gets me out of Dragon Pulse range. Like in this scenario, on 108 we are baiting exactly Energy Ball. So we can switch to Crobat. And after the chip from Shadow Punch, we can just click Fly. And after we killed Absol and Tropius, actually, okay, I thought we would get... Okay, that's weird. I really expected... Okay, there's some mistake with Switch Air because it told me it would be per ugly. Okay, so the end of the line goes a little bit wrong, but I hope we are in a position good enough that it doesn't matter any longer. So this is seeing Thunderbolt highest damage, but not seeing Thunderbolt kill. Oh, right. Yeah, I absolutely forgot about the bugged typing there. But we should be fine here, right? Yeah, let's just U-turn. Yeah, that's why you bring backup mons. Yeah, honestly my mistake wasn't even like... I didn't think about like Earthquake being super effective. I just missed that Magmortar knows Thunderbolt and therefore has a super effective move on its own. I thought it was... I know. Yeah, no, I was just not thinking enough here. But this should only be Thunderbolt, and we can switch into Nidoking. And we outspeed, and we can hit an Earthpower. And we're actually not dead to anything, and we are Battle Armor. So... Oh, that's like the absolute worst case. That was 17 damage, right? I'm not dead to burn, right? 141 divided by like 8. Yeah, 17 damage, as I saw before. So Earthpower here just kills. Now Petrel sees Fake Out, kill of course. We can go back into... Yeah, let's go back Cynthia. That was the original plan. Okay, but yeah, we had the backup mons, and the opening was most likely like that was important to get correct. Yeah. Yeah. I will Shadow Sneak here once and see, does it kill itself? I don't think it's in range now. And then I will split some XP on Steelix. Just because, like, obviously it's 48, so it doesn't matter. And Petrel, after basically setting up for me and allowing this clean Petrel, it also killed itself. How sad. Yeah, that was a really nice fight. Let me quickly speed this up. And also really fun part is like when I came up with a Shadow Sneak. on per ugly. I think it's like one of the rare occasions where you actually click a move that doesn't do any damage, like a damaging move that the opponent is immune to. And it actually makes sense. Okay. Okay, wait, I'll put out the sound on speed up. So, now we have Crobat as our first team member. And this is a team. We'll now go 49 on Crobat. I just want to have everything pretty high level. And we'll even go one step further here. Let me take... wait, let's go to this box. I will actually edge these two mons, so this might take a little bit. Just doing honestly, like both mons are pretty strong, so maybe it would be smart to not edge them and use them, but I think the box is healthy and we don't want to wipe. So I always at least edge these two. They're also the most likely sacks this fight. And I personally always think it's like super stupid to like have like a potential or sackable mon in a fight and then not have it like edged. Unless it's like a really key mon for future fights and it's like a super big fiction. Yeah. Okay. 2 mons etched. Now we will need to pre-sleep and pre-damage Crobat. And yeah, items wise it's nothing super interesting, like Black Sludge on Crobat and just like Fidgy and Wiki Berries on the rest. Let's put the team up here as well. Okay, save. Okay, and we pre-sleep and we need to pre-damage 49 Crobat into doubles Rock Slide, which is 114. Whew. Okay, that's perfect. We're also not pre-slept on Crobat, which is planned here, because that means that there's a chance for Arbok to glare. So yeah. This is the first big check. One final save in case of any technical issues. Let's take out all the stuff, put back on sound. Crobat lead is correct, and basically I have nothing planned besides the opening, and I hope that my mons are good enough to make it work afterwards. So we U-turn the T-Tar. We also get a drill run. That's nice. Oh, okay, that's turn 1 T-Tar down. That's interesting. I'm not sure if that's good for me. Because I would like to have Aerodactyl heavily chipped here. So let's look at Lance Aerodactyl and what it baits in. So it baits... baits Machamp. And I don't mind having Machamp early. So the question is, can I guarantee Machamp early on with one of my mons? Yes, I do. And that would be Kingler. And how does Kingler match up into Arbok? Can we bait kills? Not really. Yeah, let's still do it. This means we will bait Superpower here on on Kingler. Seems like this was glare on me. And we can just protect. Yeah, I mean, I had contingency, like Gliscor is a very solid mon. As that. Oh no, Lam, doesn't matter. So. Yeah, I will switch into Crobat here. It's not the nicest position to be in. Like if I get double targeted, it's kinda annoying. Oh no, it's also bad if I get glared. So I think we just go Gyarados here. Yeah, I think Gyarados is fine. Yeah, unlucky. Very. Yeah, that's not great. Getting immediately a critical hit. But it's just common for me to lose Gyarados in this fight. Also lost him last run here. Let's go Camel. Yeah, my Gyarados wasn't that good. Like, it was plus speed. Ah, no. Actually, it was it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent, but yeah, well, what should you do here? I mean, Aerodactyl should, like, finally die now. And we just Earthpower here. Come on. Just... now, like, this is every fucking hit is a crit. What's going on? And why is this going for superpower on me? I thought this would not see kill here. Wait, did this see kill? No, this didn't see kill, but I'm sure that would see a kill on Aerodactyl. Maybe there's like some weird AI stuff I don't understand. Okay, having this lost Gyarados this early is like kinda annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Definitely saw kill. That was the entire idea of the line. Show kill. Yeah, we definitely need to slow down here and get into a more defensive position. So... yeah, it's a little bit sad because this was basically the point where we switch in... where we're switching Gyarados into HP Water. But we have Kingler back up, so yeah. I think Superpower also killed, like... I don't know. Okay. Okay, this position is fine, right? This position is finally okay, because Espeon sees HP Ground Kill. And we can protect against that. And Espeon sees... and Jolteon sees... kill on me. And now Torterra just go huge, hopefully. Double target into me. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, Camerupt. Oh god, does it see Flamethrower kill? 90 damage and we are 82, so it could be Flamethrower. Yeah, we just go Gliscor here. Just go Gliscor here. And if we get much more unlucky, that's just... okay, now the position should be much better, because Gliscor baits Psychic from Espeon and Flamethrower from Camerupt, but I hope Torterra here is dead to like Flamethrower. Right. Wait, does somebody know how I can see the HP of the other player? Because I saw people do that. I don't want to click like a random button and get like weird stuff shown. Oh! 127. Okay. Enter was the magic button. Yeah, Flamethrower sees kill. So we get a free switch into Absol. And I heavily assume Espeon outspeeds me. Yeah, by far, by far. So... let's go Absol. Terra also saw kill. Okay, that's nice. Okay. So yeah, we just need to stall because Honchkrow can go superpower kill on me. So I think Crobat is a better switch in. Helping Hand. And of course it goes superpower. Critical hit. Helping Hand, critical hit. And we easily survive. What a beast. Okay, so now the problem is, yeah, this is a Brave Bird kill on me or on Torterra, but on 49 I outspeed, and we should be able to U-turn kill this Espeon. Let's do that. Quick Claw. Okay, nice. Get some chip on Honchkrow instead. Let's go back to the... Oh, we also get a crit. Like, the amount of crit in this fight is crazy. Okay, so... Honchkrow is looking at Brave Bird. The thing is... Kingler is dead to like nearly half of Brave Bird crits. But I honestly think it doesn't matter. Like if this is another crit on me, we just sack Kingler. I think we need to win some time. Also, the guy can freaking target a Lance's side. That's not an issue if he does that. Finally. I'm not sure if even Torterra, I think, is a really solid mon on Lance's side. Okay, Houndoom is in. So, this basically sees Superpower kill on me, this Honchkrow, and Ampharos from Lance. Shouldn't see kill on that thing. Let's look at Houndoom. Houndoom sees Flamethrower kill at me. And no kills on Ampharos, so we can protect here. Yeah, and we take the safe kill on Honchkrow. Yeah, this is really the situation where you want to see freaking see Gyarados still being alive as a Flamethrower switch in on Houndoom. Yeah, so I mean, we can switch our Camel into this. How bad is that? Oh no, our Camel already took damage. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I thought Camel is full HP, and in that case I survived Drill Run, but obviously that's not possible. Yeah, we just risk Flamethrower crit on Gliscor. But it is what it is, like... And come on, please. Okay, we hold. And this doesn't see, by 1 HP, it doesn't see Flamethrower kill on me. So that increases my odds a lot. But this Houndoom is just very, very annoying. Like, basically there are two things we can do here. Wait, we have 51. I think we go Camel here. Yeah, we go. We actually outspeed the other Gliscor by 1 point, so I think it will protect. And like our Gliscor has like A 93.8% chance to OHKO that Houndoom. But I mean, switching into Flamethrower is also not a big problem, but what do I do afterwards? I'm just back to like risking stupid stuff. Yeah. No. No. We just I should check what happens to my Ampharos here, right? Like if I kill Lance's Ampharos, that's also not great. It's only a crit kill, guys. I think this is best odds. That was a very likely range, but yeah. No crit, come on. Yes. Okay, Ampharos is dead. But it's fine, it's not really doing too much against Gliscor here. And Lance still has like 3 mons. Like, come on. He can also do stuff. Yeah. We are dead to Shadow Ball, which is actually for once something good, because that means we have a clean Absol switch in. Yeah, this has to be Absol. I don't even want to know what if like Blastoise can click like freaking Hydro Pump over Ice Beam into this Gliscor and miss. But obviously it can. I hate this fight. Yeah, let's go Absol. Tailwind, okay. It went Ice Beam. Finally, we are starting to clutch up. Like, we are dead to Thunderbolt crits here on Absol. Yeah, I should calc the entire end of the fight now. And we are baiting... We're also dead to our Sphere here. Okay, I guess the big thing here is Blastoise versus Gengar. Wait, let me find the correct one. No. No, that's... come on. Okay. It's not that easy here. The problem is... I can go Gliscor here, and it's basically a safe switch in. But what happens afterwards? Gliscor probably baits like Shadow Ball Psychic, so I could go back to Absol. And I'm baiting another Shadow Ball from Gengar. So basically, but Reflect is really, really bad, right? But yeah, the thing can reflect anyway, so I cannot Sucker Punch it. No, wait, it sees Kill on me. This never reflects. There's always this Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere plus Thunderbolt. And Blastoise here Yeah, let's just give Blastoise some time and go back to Gliscor. Right, we are never dead here because Aura Sphere crit is 65 and we are on 82. And Gliscor also can be sacked in the worst case. It's Hyper Cutter, it has very good IVs, but at this point I want a safe line. So back to Gliscor. We eat that Aura Sphere. Let's see if it's Thunderbolt into me, or if we could have just said, but a big Hydro Pump. So this is double target on me. And we can go back to Absol. That's great. Oh god, it's a freeze! Ah, he has Lumberry. I was so hyped for a second. Okay. Yeah. Let's repeat this one more time. Or can we go like... Maybe Camel is a better switch in here. We take 50, leaving us on 34. You know what? It's not that riskless any longer. If you get crit on Gliscor, it's getting difficult, maybe. The chance for Absol to die here is like... Oh wait, I actually now took a bunch of damage, right? So... Like Thunderbolt crit... How bad is it? Always kills me. It's still 1 in 32 and it can go Will-O-Wisp, I guess. Man, Blastoise is so freaking tanky. Yeah, Gliscor can survive the crit here, but no, let's just risk it. Absol is a very strong mon. I don't want to lose him. But he's at least not an E4 mon. Okay. And we are freaking out of this. This is like never seeing stuff on me. Who's our finisher for this guy? Probably like Kingler. And he knows strength, so we will Brick Break here. To break the Custap. Yeah, we are we are exactly not dead to max roll body slam, but I think this is over anyways after Brick Break. This is actually the repeat of my last 12v12, with Gyarados just dying to an unlucky crit. Okay. Yeah, Gyarados dying. We are not happy about it. But it's, yeah, it is what it is. So now I have to fight Electrodes. Yeah, I guess I will go back and build a team for the Trodes, because we are playing it super safe. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We are officially 7 deaths, and yeah, we still have the best flying water type in the box anyways, so yeah. I'm of course talking about the GOAT, the Mantine. So Gyarados is never in the Eformon. It maybe would be in other ones, but yeah. I think overall we probably got slightly unlucky overall, and I'm happy with the way I played, so good result. So yeah, I will do some more stuff and yeah, see you around.